tonight what I'm going to do is go through GCL round 2 matches, and then afterwards I'm going to play some rivals and go some McNeil looting, see if I can catch McNeil tonight. Right, for Generation Commander League, today we have the match 2 round 2 matches. As it's become the norm now, I'm going to go for the matches one by one that's been favorited, and I'm going to just we're going to watch them back and see what happened. As it's the easiest and quickest, I'm going to start with my matches. Oh, how lovely. Before I even start, the air server's lost sound. Right, let's go now again. There you go, now you can hear it. Right, so it's me versus Brown. Alright, what was it? 3 lanes is the first match. Let's get started.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
So for this map, it's quite open and quite easy to stall on this, so I thought, what the hell, might as well throw out an avatar deck. Whereas Brown sent out his cat chip deck. Now normally I would have double halved, but I thought I'd mix it up and scout first so I can start stalling. Just to confuse Brown so he doesn't think I'm playing a tech deck.
Unit ready. Go.
To start off with, we just have a scout wars.
Unit offline.
I'm trying not to spend money, but as soon as I saw that buggy and how far the missile's charging, I figured I need something more to attack this. Keep the missile from charging. Only been a minute. Fortunately for me, Brown keeps swapping his units over, keeping the missile charging, keep his units safe, so making it difficult for me to save up. And here comes my nightmare. I have a Venom and mutants, and he comes out with a cat chip.
Taking position.
I don't know why I put the Phantom forward, but
Building online.
I was trying to save it, but
Unit ready.
it's not hard enough. Brown does really well, takes the first missile and takes down my mutants and my Phantom, so that's 160 cost in units already. I've done very little.
Unit offline.
Here you go, here comes the first avatar. Before 2 minutes.
Carefully now.
The Brown responds nicely with Shade. And to cover the scavenge at the top, he can send out his flame pod. Unfortunately, with so many air units, there's not much for my avatar to do, and I lose control of the map, and Brown wins the second missile. That's it. Match over. Very nicely played. Did not let me have any avatar fun whatsoever. I think I took down one buggy with it, and that was it. Right, next match. It's on 2 fuses.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New mission.
So 2 fuses. Easy 2-pad map. Easy to stall. I probably should have gone with an avatar deck on this one. I figured, what the hell, I'll go with my not Rattler deck.
Unit ready.
Move out. Forward, march.
Wheels out versus
You got it.
Brown's GDI's deck. It's going with an APC. An APC Suzaku with the Talon instead of the
Orders received.
the usual drone swarms. And strong arm is really good on this map because you can block the access to the pads really easy with the ice boulders where they are.
Move, move, move! Forward, march! On my way.
Unit lost.
Very nicely played so far by him. He keeps moving his units. Very hard to me to stay on top. I have to keep moving my slow-mo cams around the map.
Scouting ahead. Moving out.
This very nice block by the missiles will survive the chems. Couldn't get on the top pad, couldn't get on the bottom pad, and the brown wins the first missile.
Scouting ahead.
Very nicely played.
Online.
Look at there.
Keeping the tempo very well.
Defense lost.
On my way.
Unit lost.
Then on top of it all, here I see APCs coming out.
Ready.
Ready for action. I can't pull up.
Now with APCs, you either destroy them or ignore them. So I was trying to ignore them here, just try and focus on damaging everything else.
Missiles on
And
the
I thought, you know what?
Defense online.
How about a nice boom boom? Clear everything up.
forward, march.
Warning, enemy catalyst missile incoming.
Unit ready.
Fortunately for me, as you can see, Brown predicted exactly what was coming,
Maneuver.
and he moved his units to safety, which left me with no other options but to lose the second missile. And Brown wins the round 2-0. Well done, Brown. GG. Alright, let's see who else we got to play back. Alright, let me just have a look. See. Pigeon, please. Alright, let's see if I can find Pigeon, please. Pigeon, please. He's in Luna. Let's find Pigeon, please. Pigeon, please played Encode. Next matches we're going to watch is going to be Encode and Pigeon, please. Start 3 lanes.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Encode's bringing his Solomon deck. Pigeon, please has brought out a nice Giga deck.
Imperium is called.
Interesting. Both decks viable on this map. It's quite open. 3 pads, plenty of space.
Like Vader Rumble.
Both decks can work.
Unit ready.
So Encode waited with his dogs to see what kind of units is spawn out.
Offline.
And seeing as Pigeon Police had nothing but War Factory units out, he decided to come out with missiles, hard counter to his War Factory units. Then Pigeon Police counters his double missiles fanatics. Very efficient choice.
Big time will.
There we go, the first flame pop from Pigeon Police. That's a very unfortunate placement for those snipers, but very good placement for those flame pods.
Attack right
They
click.
take out that sniper pretty much as soon as they spawned. Very nicely played. Enko then replies back with the talons. Fortunately, those talons will not be able to kill off anything off the pads. Pigeon controlled the whole 3 pads when the missile fired, and he wins the first missile. Now Enko's returning with pit bulls and missiles. The talents trying to build a bit of combined arms. Here while he does it. Protecting the pit bull. We got snipers coming out as well.
Unit offline.
Snipers take out the singular fanatic.
Unit offline.
First Giga comes out for Pigeon Place. Ooh, that talent should have stayed there. He should have stayed there to make sure that he could kills off that those flame just coming out of the pod.
Rolling out.
Encode kind of letting that Giga dominate his units from distance.
Unit offline.
Yeah, yep, there you go. The Orca fires just in time and takes out the Giga.
Ready to rumble.
Unit offline.
Missiles half charged.
Unit ready.
Second Giga from presumably comes out. We got another Orca from Encode.
Offline.
Ready to attack the Giga if needed.
Bike ready to roll.
Second Orca. Should be interesting. Does Encode pull off a nice flip here?
Offline.
And yes, it does. Very nicely played. Nice flip. Attack just in time. Take control in the right moment. It's 1-1 on missiles. General Police sending his flame pods to attack the base. That's a very interesting choice. Funny, but interesting. Now Shade's got nothing to attack. He's getting attacked by Talons. That's a weird choice from Encode. I don't know why General Police is trying to take down the base without Shade. And Encode seems to have stopped playing. What's happening? Interesting. Encode stopped playing the match. Giving up? Connection issues? Something went wrong. General Police wins the match. Don't know what happened there. I thought it was going to go quite close towards the end. Hey, Robbie. Yeah, Giga is a fun unit as long as you don't run into any air units. If you run into any air decks, it's pretty much pointless. There's been all that Tiberian for something that's going to get one shot and it can't even kill anything except harvesters. But they went away because the popularity of the Shades and Razorbacks. Right. Game back up and running. If so. Right, next match. Can we hear it? No, we can't, right. I'll restart the replay as soon as I get the sound working. Come on, server. There you go. Get the sound now. Right.
Establishing battlefield control. 3.
Get back on 2 fuses. General Please versus Encode, match 2. Encode's going with the Shade Chem deck.
Ready.
Start calling.
And General Please going with the almost all factory APC deck.
Unit ready.
But a touch of snipers, just for the extra flavor. The dogs are in an unfortunate position there.
Building online.
Dogs should have been concaving the lasers and not the other way around. Encode responding with the attack bikes.
Unit ready.
Zero of those dogs. General Police responding with snipers. Those dogs are about to disappear, and there goes the defense for the snipers. Let's pull them away from those chem clouds. I should have used that people as a guardian for the snipers. Keep a gap between the chems and the snipers.
Position.
Unit ready.
Simple looking for action.
Who's gonna die first, the chem warriors or the snipers? Ooh, should have left those chem warriors firing.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Sniper team, send us in.
Is Encode going to be able to get on the right pad?
Enhanced.
Ooh, nice.
Missile cancelled. Unit
Nice to save by General Please, but will it be enough? Will it get there in time? And Encode's trying to stay in this game, trying to keep his missile alive. General Please takes back control, and the first missile goes to General Please. Encode set out his first Shade,
unit lost.
attacking the wrong unit. Could have gone straight for the Predator. Vigilant Police responding to the shades with his
Unit ready.
slingshot.
Closing out.
Unfortunately for slingshot, unless the shade is unrevealed, it's not gonna do much. We're just seeing the shade doesn't really care for the slingshot.
Unit lost.
Takes out one go. It's like the Orca. And it's better than Orca because you can actually sneak up on the slingshot whenever it feels like.
Unit lost.
So Anchor trying to salvage his the second missile himself in the match.
Unit ready.
I'm on it.
Unit ready.
Ooh, the shade misfires of the snipers. Not have done that. And end code gives up again towards the match. And Vigilant plays, well, it wins. Now, Vigilant plays played that very well, countered his units nicely. Encode, I believe Encode was having a bad day. He seems to give up very easily. Now command his units as much as he should. Good deck choices from both. Right, so someone in alpha. Alright. So we got someone versus Wolverine. Could have been next matches. Like the 3 lanes.
Establishing battlefield control.
Wolverine going with the Oksana deck. And someone going with a Seth deck. With Seth, someone going with a shared chip. And Wolverine going with the Avatar deck. Interesting, he's gone for an Avatar. It's well, variation of his Avatar deck.
Unit ready.
Let's go. No stopping.
So scouts out at the moment.
Brothers move.
Someone charging the pads. Wolverine's taking up to Warp Factory.
Advancing, taking position. Brothers move out.
Wolverine happy to let the missile suspend just for a bit. And someone responds with a shade to take out these buggies. Ooh, get that shade away from there. The Seth bolt comes down. Shade moves and take out a second. That's only 1 minute 8 for the first missile. It's very good for someone. Could be a challenge for Wolverine to get his avatar out. And he's got deployed a Tic Tac first. A Tic Tac with shades already on the field. That's a very risky business, especially as you haven't gone borrowed yet. Well, that's a miss from someone. He could have taken that out while he was moving. You gonna get in time? Nope. We'll take another reload to take the out with the shade. And bam. Just in time before Wolverine takes out his harvester. And Wolverine finally goes double half, but the second missile is about to fire. It's a bit late. Not gonna do him any good, especially as he needs to like over 300 Imperium just to open up an avatar. There he goes. Second missile fires and Wolverine loses. I guess Avatar's deck is a bad choice for this map. Right. Gonna have to reset my stupid F server again. Bear with. Right. Second match, Salmon versus Wolverine. On 2 fuses.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, One. New mission received.
Someone's going with the Stank Marauder deck. Wolverine stuck by his avatar deck. Just see if he's gonna go double half. Nope, he's offering up barracks.
Building online.
The Hand of Nuts, sorry. And War Factory. But not spawn any other units besides his first initial scout. We got first Marauders out for someone.
Unit ready.
Someone with his new fancy Oksana skin.
Unit ready.
The bug is trying to keep himself alive by running away from Marauders.
Offline.
The Marauders are coming in and gonna go boom boom on that buggy.
Unit ready.
And there he goes. The Wolverine is still on single harvester, and the missiles are going to be pretty much firing just after a minute. It's going to be a struggle for him.
Unit ready.
And those Marauders are going to make short work of that harvester, boosted with Oksana.
Warning. Our base is under attack.
Now, this is going to be a tough match for Wolverine to come back from.
Unit offline.
His base is under battle attack. He's got no harvester. For some reason, he's come out with the Tic Tanks. Tic Tanks are not going to do much against Marauders, especially. The Marauders even got shut off before they take that bird. Wolverine should be trying to get at least a harvester out if he wants to try and get this match back on track.
Let's go.
Still he's not halving it. He's not going to be there making any time to take out those Marauders.
Nuclear weapon launched.
And second missile goes to someone, and someone wins the round 2. 2-0. So someone played out really well and kept his counters good, chose the right deck. Wolverine needs to put more trust in his avatar deck and know how to build up to it. Going from one half to no half is a really silly choice on an avatar deck. And I just realized that the whole match wasn't displayed. Right, bear with me. Play that back again. So I'm gonna just let the match play and you guys watch.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received. Unit ready.
Stopping.
Harvester ready.
That's it. Brothers, move out.
Building online. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Buggy rolling.
Unit ready.
Laser scope. Weapons charging.
Unit ready.
Arcade.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Taking position. Let's go.
Unit ready. Nuclear missile launched. Major structural damage received.
Militia force.
Warning. Our base is under attack. Unit offline.
Engage.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Arcade.
Unit ready.
Ready to go off-road.
Unit offline.
Get down.
Unit ready.
Position. Militia force. Buggy on the move.
Missile launched.
And there we go. Right, who's next in the list? Right, Anagon Prime. Sounds like a Pirates of Caribbean theme song. But Anagon Prime versus Robbie.
Establishing battlefield control. 3.
So 3 lanes, first map.
1. New objective received.
Anagon Prime going with a Giga deck.
Riflemen, lead the way.
And Robbie going with a Suzaku deck. Suzaku ABC deck.
Unit ready.
Ready for action.
Robbie choosing to go for a second rifleman unit instead of a harvester.
I'm on it.
Unit lost.
Scout wars happening right now. Robbie having the upper hand, but Anagon Prime responding with a buggy.
Move out.
Unit ready.
Unit move. Been moving.
And Robbie counters the buggy with the pit bulls. A double buggy from Anagon
I'm on it.
versus double rifleman and pit bull from Robbie.
Unit ready.
Should see a Giga soon from Anagon Prime? No, I thought he was saving up for a Giga. He's actually coming out with bikes instead. Problem with bikes versus two peoples is they're gonna get outmatched and killed off really quickly.
Marching orders received.
Unit,
He definitely should have gone with the Giga.
Rifle moving up.
He had plenty of time to set it up, protect it with a double buggy. And first missile goes to Robbie.
unit lost. Unit ready.
Look at
We
this.
have the first Giga out for Anagon Prime. Unfortunately, he hasn't got any units defending it.
You the Jew.
It's open to attack. Anagon Prime's buggy did half damage to the Robbie's harvester. Not really worth much. You can do as much as damage as you like, unless it's 100%. It doesn't really count.
Unit ready.
And we got Robbie coming out with Orca to counter the Giga.
Unit lost.
Anagon Prime does have lasers ready. Fortunately, they're not going to be able to kill the Orca off quick enough. Needs at least two of them protecting it.
Moving out.
And the Orca takes out the buggy from Anagon, hackback squad from Anagon Prime just before he dies. Robbie's APC finally getting some action in the middle part.
Ready.
Another Giga from Anagon Prime. Now this should work really nicely.
You the Jew.
Oh, Robbie pulls the pitbull just in time.
Green light. Moving out.
Unit ready. Unit
This
lost.
is going to be harsh for Anagon Prime because... There we go. I was going to say the Giga has too much damage to do before the missile fires. It was never going to be there in time. Even if he kills off the pitbull and the APC, he still has the missiles to deal with. And those missiles would have killed them off way before he can kill them off. And Robbie wins. Match 2. Robbie vs Anagon Prime.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Probably going with a Fanatic cat ship deck. Anagon Prime going with an Avatar deck.
You're moving.
Anagon going straight for a double harvester. While Robbie goes with the wheel scouts.
Unit ready.
Attack bike ready to roll.
Bikes out for Robbie. It's going straight for the double halve attack. See how Anagon responds.
Building online.
Anagon's responding with lasers.
Unit ready.
Wheel move.
And Robbie's responding to lasers with fanatics. Nice movement from Robbie to keep the missile going.
Unit ready.
Rolling out.
Ooh,
Unit off.
bye bikes. Nicely done. But that was unfortunate for Robbie because the cat ship charged up just as boom.
Cancel.
Anagon Prime really should move a unit to the top pad. Unfortunately for him, he loses the first missile because he focused too much on one pad. Had plenty of time to take out those wheels on the left pad and take the missile.
Unit ready.
Now Robin needs to be more active versus these cat ships. You need to move your units to keep them alive.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Desires.
That Stank is going to go down. There he goes. Bye-bye, Stank.
Moves with us.
Unit
Now, even on defense, lasers can't do much against a cat ship that has half damage. Now, Energon Prime had a chance for a trick shot with a catch chip. He could have switched targets to the bikes.
Unit ready.
Oh, is this bike gonna... The singular bike model wins the missile for Robbie.
Offline.
Very nicely played. Energon Prime focusing too much on one pad, on the right hand pad, like giving the Robbie the chance to just counter and charge the missile by controlling the left one. Robbie wins 2-0. GG, guys. Now Energon Prime just needs to work on his catch chip targeting and shade targeting. Doesn't hurt to back him up with something on the ground to block while they reload. Also, don't focus on one pad with multiple units, especially if they have the advantage over the units that they're attacking. You need to control the other pads, especially when the missile's about to fire. Let's see who's next on the list. Space Commander. Space Commander versus Havoc. Get started.
Battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective.
Space Commander is bringing his APC deck, and Havoc brings the Marauder Venom deck.
Let's go. Let's go. No stopping.
And back on again. I don't know what the hell's happening here. See if it's stable now. Needs to be stable right now. All working. It stays that way. Alright. The sound seems to be working, so let's get started again. Space Commander versus Havoc.
Establishing battlefield control.
There we go.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
As I was saying, we have the Marauder Venom deck from Havoc.
Harvester.
Space Commander with his APC Sniper deck.
Move out. Let's go. Let's go.
Unit ready.
Will moves with us. No stopping.
Havoc moves his Harvester to the alternate position while Space lets his one go to the default placement.
Unit
Space out with his doggies.
Desires.
We switch targets? No, he runs away. Player was gonna concave his the laser troops. Or the snipers fire the first shot of the lasers, not the actual militants. And Havoc's out with his Venom to counter the snipers.
His will
The
move.
Space is out with the Pitbull to counter the Venom.
Move for the Brotherhood.
Going down!
Unit offline. Unit.
Ooh.
Unit ready.
And the flame pod just can't get onto the middle pad in time, and Space Commander takes the first missile. Very close, that one.
As he desires.
Unit ready.
Venom airborne.
Building online. Unit offline.
Taking
Havoc kind of suiciding that Venom almost, sending everyone next to that Pitbull.
his will moves with us.
We got combine arms from Space using snipers and Pitbulls. Ooh, should have sent the snipers to take out some of the damage from that stank.
Position.
Then rush in with the Pitbulls. See how this goes. Stank's going straight for the harvester, and we got Space out responding with the JJTs. Flame board saves the Stank. Nicely played by Havoc.
Unit offline.
For the Brotherhood.
The Stank can't really do much here. It really should retreat to another pad, especially against the JJTs.
Unit offline.
There he goes.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Double APCs parking in the middle path for Space Commander. That should be a tough place to clear.
Stay quiet.
All this Space needs to do here is move that APC to the top left pad. He needs to stop it. There he goes.
Unit ready.
This is going to be very hard for Havoc to clear.
Nuclear weapon launched.
There we go. The Venom's not able to take any control from Havoc. Space Commander wins the second missile. Hi. Map 2.
Establishing battlefield control.
So 1-0 to Space Commander so far.
3, 2, 1. New objective available. Building online.
Space Commander sticking with his Jackson Sniper APC deck. Havoc switching up from his Nord deck, going to his Sniper Solomon deck.
Ready.
We got mirror matchup units right now. Havoc is winning by controlling his people just a bit more. Space Command doesn't seem to be that interested in response with the JJTs.
Unit lost.
Doesn't want to mess about with the having the fight by microing units back and forth. It's just going straight for a hard counter.
Unit ready.
Now Havoc
Building on.
might be having a bit of a challenge here.
Ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Snipers will not be able to clear the pads with the JJTs in time, and Space Commander wins the first missile. The first APC break comes up for Space Commander, trying to cement
Ready.
his dominance over the pads here. Space Commander responding with his snipers of his own. Let's see if he moves his units up. Yes, it does. Perfect.
Unit ready.
And we have a sniper wars here. Equal fire so far.
Harvester.
Another APC out for Space Commander. Havoc still sticking by his
Unit
infantry and his dog units.
cannon activated.
We have the first iron cannon from Havoc, only taking out one APC. Now that APC on the left pad, that's going to be quite hard to remove.
Unit
Even this doesn't look so good for Havoc.
nuclear weapon launch.
There we go. Second missile one. Unfortunately, Havoc allowed for the APCs to park onto the pads and he never cleared them off. Focused on the sniper wars, and which allowed Space Commander to charge the pad up and take it. 2-0 is the round. GG's, guys. Let's see if I got anyone else to play. Venom Azar. Right. So Venom Azar. The next matchup. Take care, Robbie. Catch you next time. We have Venomizer versus Bando next. We go straight to 3 lanes. Map 1.
Battlefield control.
Bando going with Solomon. Venomizer going with the Seth.
Objective received.
Let's go.
Ooh, interesting. Variation on the Havoc's Venom deck. Except Venomizer's upgraded his anti-infantry air unit to the cat ship.
No stopping. Brothers, move up.
Bando's going with the Reb Solomon deck.
His will moves with us.
Building online. Unit offline.
Advancing. Fighters.
Bando winning out the the scout wars at the moment, as he has double scouts, with dogs and veterans.
Gunship.
And we have the first cat ship out for Venom.
For the Brotherhood.
Moving location.
Now Pitbulls are a really good unit to counter the cat ship with. As long as you keep moving the cat ship, the Pitbulls, the cat ship lose out easily. As we just seen. Nice counter from Bando.
4K.
Bring out his own anti-infantry air units. Take out these marauders.
Taking position.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
This is going to be interesting. Who's going to be controlling the pads at the end?
Offline.
The gas.
Unit offline.
Bando needs to move it.
Like Vader Rumble.
Fortunately, the cat ship did take out the Bando's units on the middle pad. Bando unable to keep up with their micro and multiple units at the same time, allowing the cat ship to easy shot through the pad.
Unit ready.
Bando's using his remaining JJT to tickle the Venom's harvester. Venom ignoring that completely, just letting Bando pop-cap himself. No, lasers now attacking the JJTs. Flame pump from Venom. Trying to keep those JJTs at bay. And the missile's almost firing. Ooh.
Nuclear warhead launched.
And Bando moving the JJTs to the wrong pads. Should have gone to the right pad, clear that out, then sent the units into the middle or the top to suspend the missile, giving yourself a chance to take back the control of the map. Fortunately, sent them right in the middle. They had flame pods there, other units were never going to survive very long. They had nothing on the bottom right pad to take out the tag bikes. So Venom wins the first match. GG. Two fuses next. Map 2.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Some Bando sticking with his Solomon deck. And Venom sticking with his Marauder cat chip deck.
Let's go. Advancing.
It works, don't fix it.
Unit ready.
4K.
Some Bando going with his War Factory Scouts and doggies.
Building online. Unit ready.
Rolling out.
And I'm responding to the free dog units with the bikes.
Unit offline.
What unit's going to Bando respond with? He responds with Pitbulls. Now what Bando should have done here, he should have let his single dog unit go ahead of the Pitbull so they take the fire from the attack bikes, protecting the Pitbull from any incoming damage. Venom seems to have just stopped playing for a second and let the Bando take control of the map here.
Major structural damage received.
Advancing.
Marauders out for Venom. Guess we should be expecting a cat ship sometime soon.
Retain.
Triple bikes as well, so we got
No problem.
Marauders and bikes. That's a lot of anti-vehicle units, not much anti-infantry, especially as Bando already has two infantry units out on the field.
I am the cat.
Here we go, cat ships out for Venom.
Offline.
Ooh, wasting the cat bomb on the
Ready to rumble.
single unit rifleman. Damn. And the missiles were focusing on the wrong unit from Bando. They attacked the bikes instead of the cat ship, so the cat ship had an opportunity to clear it.
Catalyst to burn.
Offline.
This is going to be interesting. So Bando's needs to focus on the bomb right pad. That APC can tank there for a long time. If he just manages to clear the bomb right pad, it can let that APC just survive long enough to take this missile.
Unit offline.
Catalyst gunship. Insert.
Here we go. Bando's moving his APC again against the Flamers. It's a little bit too late, giving Venom the chance to respond.
Cannon activated. Unit ready.
Stub tank ready.
Ooh, this is going to be harsh for Venom. He's come out with
Missile cancel.
the Stank. The Stank clears out the Talon in an instant. The second missile going for Venom.
Offline.
Bando letting his APCs die and take for Venom to take control of both pads and wins the second missile.
Unit offline.
Stay quiet.
Bando is using his talents to try counter all these units. Unfortunately for the talents, they are very slow DPS. It might actually be better to just go with the militants, go with the riflemen, just pair them up. At least they can't be one shot by Stanks.
Stay quiet.
It's just still got the Venom's cat ship to deal with.
Moving location.
And the last missile's about to fire. Who's going to be the one patrolling at the end? And those peoples were focusing onto the flamers there and letting that cat ship just sit there and not take any damage. This is going to be interesting.
Flying out.
Good. Venom moves his marauders onto the right pad, making sure that doesn't flip.
Ready to pounce.
The stank tank's not going to last for much longer. Oh, here comes an eye counter from Bando. Bam.
Ready to cloak.
Ooh, nicely played by Venom. You're going to be able to clear the pads.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Both players keeping the missile alive, fighting till the end. Combination Talons and JJTs from Bando, and we got Flamers and Stank combination from Venom. Ooh, that's a poor choice. Bando went for the Harvester from Venom for a little bit.
Unit offline.
Fortunately, that gave the Flamers a chance to gain position and take him out before they could take out the Stank. The right pad. Both Harvesters now on the final Tiberian patch. We're 5 minutes into this match. This missile's been suspended for a long time. Which is going to be interesting. And there he goes. Bando laying that Stank going to the right pad just in time for the missile to fire, and Venom flips it. GG guys, it's a very good game. Both players fighting for that control for a very long time. Bando did find a good combination of JJTs and and the talent towards the end. Unfortunately, he did not micro him well enough, and Venom found the gap. Take the pads at the last second and wins the missile. Got anyone else? Boost. What's going on with the music? Let's change this. Right. Got fine boost. Ooh, right. So we got Dr. Ray versus Boost. Going to 3 lanes.
Establishing battlefield control.
Dr. Ray with Jackson.
2.
Boost going with Strong Arm.
Objective received.
Move out! Riflemen ready to move out!
Both players opening with Scouts. Rifleman for Dr. Ray and Doggies for Boost.
Unit ready.
Double Dogs for Boost and Dr. Ray responds with missiles.
Unit ready.
Ready for action.
Building online.
Scout Wars. Dogs versus the infantry from Dr. Ray. Fortunately for Dr. Ray, the dogs are losing.
You got it!
And Boost responds with the first APC of the match.
Unit ready.
So going back to the decks, Dr. Ray's has a Grenadier deck,
Unit lost.
and Boost has
Ready.
the JJT APC deck.
Enhanced.
You the Duke. Green light.
Now this should go Boost.
Missile launched.
There we go. The APC and the JJT's tank
Damage received.
had just long enough to win the first missile.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Dr. Ray trying to take out the Boost's units off the field, take back the control. Boost is keeping his units on the move. He's gonna be able to block there. See, he does. And he also does retarget his riflemen to take out the JJTs as they fly past. We got the first Grenadier units from Dr. Ray boosted to take out this APC.
Unit lost.
Not bad.
Explosives on the move!
Two
People looking
the
for
characters still left from Grenadier units for Dr. Ray.
green light.
Nice positioning. And this should go to
Burning rubber.
hopefully that
Riflemen ready to...
these APCs don't get cleared up too quickly. Nicely done.
Launched.
So in a situation like that, where you only got peoples on the field or just a walk factory on the field against APCs, last thing you want to be doing is taking them out and revealing the surprise just before the missile opens. If the missiles come out and you don't have a counter to them,
Unit
they will generally flip the missile last minute to your opponent. So Dr. Ray nicely pulls up the pitbulls, allowing the missiles to be charged. These pitbulls to live long enough to tank the damage from the missile. As Grenadiers taking out those JJTs, showing them who's the bigger anti-infantry unit.
Unit lost.
Marching orders with green light.
Interesting match. Suspended right now. Double APCs from Boost onto the middle pad.
Move, move!
Sending the other APC to the top pad.
Unit lost.
Boosting control for now.
Ready.
Or will it be in control when the missile fires?
Unit lost.
Ooh. Fortunately for Dr. Ray,
Launched.
he loses control of the pads just in a crucial moment when the missiles fire. Nicely played. Map 2. Boost won the first one. See who wins the second. Dr. Ray versus Boost.
Field control. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Dr. Ray is coming out with these. Ooh, nice.
Harvester ready.
Miriam is calling.
He's got a chuggy stank marauder deck. Boost has the same deck as the last map. Strong arm on this one should be quite good.
Attack.
Good for pad blocking and attacking.
Okay.
Oh, good. Bikes did target the right unit and doing the first damage to the pitbull. Bikes versus dogs and pitbull from Boost.
Unit ready.
But Dr. Ray has no air units.
No problem.
The only air units, anti-air units he has are the ground ones, so Boost actually went with a more air-based deck. He would have had a much easier time challenging Dr. Ray on this map.
Warhead launched. Unit offline. Unit offline.
Dr. Ray wins the first missile.
Unit ready.
Move for the Brotherhood.
Unit
Got the first GJTs out for Boost. Flamers from Dr. Ray are chasing him down.
Taking
They want to get him that jump jet action. Dr. Ray doubling up on the anti-infantry option,
On the move.
bringing out his chuggy. So this APC can't go on the top left pad, however, missile's only halfway up, so this APC has plenty of time to navigate himself onto the top pad.
his will move.
There we go.
Lasers move for the
Ooh, nice. Dr. Ray makes sure that the marauders are ready and waiting for that.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
Ooh,
The fire spread.
is Boost gonna be able to keep this? Ouch! I wouldn't hate to be those GJTs. They've gone straight to the top left pad trying to suspend the missile. Fortunately, we got a Boost. Dr. Ray's got the chuggy and flamers waiting there for him. There we go. Dr. Ray turns it around and wins the second match. We're gonna go to the deciding map. Battlefield.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Both players sticking by their
Harvester ready.
Are calling.
previous decks. Just swooping sides.
Building online.
Scout units are shooting each other at the moment. Dogs versus wheels. Dr. Ray straight away with his attack bikes. And take out those annoying doggies. And Boost is out straight away
Unit ready.
with JJTs.
I'm on it.
Unit lost.
Powering up thrusters.
I don't know if you guys got any issues hearing me right now, but in my ear I'm having loads of
Unit lost.
sound quality problems.
Nuclear warhead launched. Major structural damage received.
Might have to restart my Bluetooth headset after this match.
Unit ready.
You the juice.
Wow, that sounds proper dodgy.
Unit ready.
The prime.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Crystal ready.
Hope you guys can hear everything nice and clear, because to me that was proper dodge just then.
Transport en route.
Boost out with his APCs.
Unit
Fortunate Dr. Ray is ready for him, his Flamers and Marauders.
building online.
Let's park it there. Moving out.
Unit ready.
My way.
Boost going for the Harvester. Ooh, good timing with that Pipple because he just blocked Tiberium field,
Flying out. Flight check complete.
forcing Dr. Ray to send his Harvester into the bat.
Launched. Unit lost.
And Dr. Ray wins it by controlling pretty much almost all the spaces on both pads. Well done, guys. GG. Unfortunately for Boost, Dr. Ray figured out his weakness in his deck and he just exploited it with his Marauders and Flamers and Chuggy. Would have helped for Dr. Ray to switch up his deck a little bit. GG, guys. That was 2-1. Let's see who's next. I believe that's all of the report favorite matches so far. Double check. Yep, play that one. Yep, that sounds about right. That's all the matches for tonight. Let's go to the scores. Let's see. Bear with me just a sec while it loads on my side. We got B-General Please winning against Encode. Levi winning versus Robert DH. Dr. Evolution we just saw. Weasel took out another loss to Rex. Rex first time in GCL. Still learning the game. Wolverine was someone. Someone wins that one. Venom wins the Bandom matchup. Subletter won against OG Clouds 2-0. Phoenix and Zoro, I put them down as a tie because Zoro had his Corona vaccine this week. He wasn't able to play, so him and Phoenix agreed to do a tie. Brown winning against me 2-0, so that's his victory, and Havoc and Space Commander. Now, Trebs and Wagner. Wagner hasn't responded to any messages so far. So, interesting to see what's happening with him, because he signed up but hasn't responded. Now, the round 3 starts tomorrow, so I'll be declaring the last results tomorrow, which would reveal the matchup to round 3. Now let's go to the standings. At the top we have Subletter with 2 wins, followed by Venom, Space, Brown and Dr. Ray, all with 2 wins of their own. It's all equal on top 5 places, all tied. See how it goes next few rounds. There's a bit that's been established. That's it for tonight for GCL. Thank you very much for watching.